Hello, my name is Scarlett Moreno, and I will be talking to you about the Organizational Development Intervention Confrontation Meeting. When you hear confrontation meeting, one might think this is a meeting where an individual is going to be confronted or a team conflict is going to be addressed, but that is not what is happening at all with these meetings. With confrontation meetings, a team is gathering to conduct a diagnostic meeting. The team will be examining the effectiveness and health as a team, establishing priorities, and developing an action plan to address areas where they are ineffective and dissatisfied with their performance. Confrontation meetings are best used with teams that have been established and working together for a while. There are 7 phases to a confrontation meeting. These phases are structured to be quick and effective, so there are general time limits to each phase. Phase 1 is climate setting. This meeting phase is usually 45 minutes to an hour long. Within this phase, the expectations are set by the leader, and honest and open dialogue is encouraged. Information collecting is phase 2 and is about an hour long. The larger group is divided into subgroups of no more than 8 people from various positions and departments. Within these groups, they are to discuss obstacles that must be overcome to achieve goals and offer suggestions to improve the organization. Phase 3 is information sharing with a time limit of about an hour as well. The subgroup will select a representative to report back to the larger group what was discussed in each of the subgroups. Phase 4 is priority setting and group action planning with a time limit of 75 minutes. New groups are formed by getting together with team members that each person would normally work with and prioritize the items were brought to the larger group in phase 3 by importance. Organization action planning is phase 5. The discussions in this phase can take between an hour or 2. The subgroups share their list of priorities with the larger group. Phase 6 is immediate follow-up by the top team of executives, which can take up to 3 hours. This phase includes only the top executives who will discuss and decide which items are the true priorities to focus on, and what the follow-up actions will be. They then report back to the group what decisions have been made. The final phase is progress review, which is about a 2-hour-long meeting. This meeting takes place about 4 to 6 weeks after the priority items have been given to the team with direction. The larger group reconvenes to provide feedback on the progress. The confrontation meeting interventions can be used when an established team has limited time, is looking for quick results, and is fully committed to resolve issues. This intervention works best with established teams who have been working with each other for a while. For teams that decide to use this intervention, they have found that there is improved communication within their team, increased morale, a better work culture is created, relationships are improved because everyone is given the opportunity to provide feedback and input on the issues at hand. Not all teams can successfully execute the confrontation meeting intervention. This intervention is not suitable for new teams, teams with leaders who refuse to accept feedback from their team, lack the type of leadership who follows up, and teams who expect to set aggressive goals that cannot be met. So this will be a quick scenario which plays out using the confrontation meetings intervention. The spread of COVID-19 forced a lockdown and work from home schedules were mandated. A city has to come up with a plan to accommodate all employees. City council, city managers, and department directors meet to come up with a plan on how to accommodate the employees. Each department gives a summary of employees that can work from home and which employees will continue to show up and can perform duties at a safe distance. This may include those employees that work for the Public Works Department dealing with public utilities. Each department director lists out accommodations needed for employees to work from home. A schedule is set for work times. The City Council and city managers implement the plan and schedule and provide necessary supplies. The directors follow up with employees with what is being done. They check in weekly with their employees. Directors provide follow-up feedback to City Council and city managers on how the plan is working for their teams. That is the end of my presentation, and I hope you have found this presentation useful. Thank you very much.